All right, you guys, here's a beginner curly hair checklist. This is everything I would buy if I was just starting out on my natural curly hair journey. For context, I recently recovered my hair from this to this, and you see what it looks like now that my layers are more grown out. But you get the point, you know what I'm doing. The first one is going to be some sort of gentle shampoo. If your scalp and hair are really, really, really dry, this could be a co-wash, but co-wash doesn't work for me. I prefer shampoos that lather a little bit, just that are sulfate free. My favorites recently are the Bondi Boost hair growth one and the Crown Affair shampoo. This is what you're going to use for most of your washes, even if you're still washing your hair every day, that's fine. The next one is going to be a clarifying shampoo. If your hair is dry or damaged, I don't recommend using a clarifying shampoo. This is one with sulfates for your regular washes. I use a clarifying shampoo every 1 to 2 weeks. Some people do clarify every day though. If your hair is super fine and easily weighed down, that might work for you and that's okay. If you're just starting out and you don't know, I wouldn't start with clarifying every time though. Okay, regular conditioner. This is what you're going to use to detangle, condition in the shower. If your hair is on the finer, thinner side, you probably only need a regular conditioner. Again, I really like the Bondi Boost hair growth conditioner or the Crown Affair conditioner. If your hair is thicker, coarser, drier, or more damaged, you're going to also want some kind of deep conditioner or hair mask. Again, Crown Affair makes a great hair mask. I also really like the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mask. If your hair is super dry or damaged, I recommend deep conditioning every time that you shampoo, especially every time that you clarify. Next is going to be a leave-in conditioner or curl cream, depending on your hair type. If your hair is finer and thinner and easily weighed down, I recommend a leave-in conditioner. Crown Affairs is my favorite. This isn't sponsored, I swear. I also really like the Unite Boing Curl Leave-In. It's a spray. If your hair is thicker, coarser, drier, damaged, you get it. Probably a curl cream instead of a leave-in conditioner is going to be better because it's going to be a little richer, a little heavier. It's going to help control frizz a little better and give your hair a little extra moisture and potentially some extra hold. I really like the Unite Boing Moisture Curl Cream for this. Also love the Rizos Curl Cream and the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. The Coconut Hibiscus one is pretty good. Then you're going to want a gel or a mousse. If you're a true beginner, I definitely recommend a gel. It's just easier to work with at first. It's going to give you better hold and better definition without as much frizz or work. Unless you have super fine, super thin hair, again, then you might want to use a mousse because it's a little lighter weight and gives a little more volume. I use any gel or mousse from the drugstore that says strong hold. Okay, so this is where things start to get fun. I think you should get a Denman or a styling brush. Some people might argue that this is advanced. To me, the most important part of learning to wear your natural hair is learning to style your natural hair. So I think you should just start trying to learn this from the beginning. To me, a blow dryer and a diffuser is absolutely essential. I did not start seeing the results that I wanted in my hair until I learned to diffuse. Air drying just really weighs down my hair and stretches out my curls, and it just does not curl as well or look the same when I air dry. You're going to want a hair oil to use on the ends of your hair in the morning and at night, just like a drop or two. I use any hair oil from the drugstore. Again, I'm not picky about hair oils. I do also really like the Crown Affair one though. Crown Affair, everything just smells amazing. A satin scrunchie, it needs to be silk or satin because other types of hair ties and stuff cause a lot of breakage and tension and frizz and all that stuff. Like you just want it to be satin or silk. Again, this can be from like the drugstore or Target. And a bonnet. Some people would say this is optional. In my opinion, it's not. There is just nothing that keeps my hair looking good the next day, like sleeping in a bonnet. My favorite one is from Ebony Essentials. I'll tag them. Black owned, female owned brand. You could do a satin pillowcase instead of the bonnet, but for me, it just doesn't work as well. My hair ends up way more flat. I feel like the bonnet is really what protects it and keeps it healthy and shiny and also just keeps it like frizz free and looking good for multiple days. Okay, so that's the list. I have my recommendations for all these things linked on my Amazon and my Shopify. Those are in my bio if you're looking for more recommendations. But again, it's kind of up to you. I honestly don't believe that products themselves matter as much as how you use them and just getting to know your hair. On that note, if you feel like you're just totally lost and trying things and nothing's working and you don't know what you're doing, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting the hair journal in my bio. I designed this journal specifically to solve that problem so that you don't keep buying a million products and trying things and not understanding why they're not working for you. It's super quick and easy, and it's just going to help you learn to understand your own unique hair because what works for me might not work for you. Everyone's hair is different.